Kanye West is one of the most famous people on the planet, but lately he's known for his controversial opinions. He claims the IRS closed his accounts because of his comments. What comments could have caused the IRS to close his accounts? Did you know that he's even made wild claims about celebrities being controlled? Many say his outburst is from his bipolar disorder. What do you think? Continue watching as we uncover the conspiracy theories told by Kanye West. First up, why was he banned from Twitter? Kanye West continues to cause trouble for himself. He has made various claims on Twitter that were anti-Semitic, and per the company policy, they removed Ye from the site. The company released a statement that said Kanye West's account was locked for violating Twitter policies in an email. They sent the email out on Sunday, but they didn't further elaborate on what policies he had violated. But it looks like it was based on the recent tweet he posted that broke the rules. Next up, why does he think black people are Jewish too? Even though the tweet has been deleted, it doesn't stop its subscribers from screenshotting it and posting it online for everyone else to see. He said that DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. This tweet apparently references DEFCON, the U.S. military defense system. Next, he claimed that he could not be anti-Semitic because he claimed that black people were Jewish. Finally, he had a startling claim that black people are the actual Jewish race. This is an anti-Semitic trope that Jewish people stole the birthright of black people. He said that when I say Jew, I mean the 12 lost tribes of Judah, the blood of Christ, who the people known as the black race really are. This is who our people are, the blood of Christ. This, as a Christian, is my belief. Moving on to, did Instagram follow Twitter? This action by the Twitter company coincides with Instagram. They removed his account temporarily. The company spokesperson said deleted content at Kanye West for violating our policies and placed a restriction on the account. We may place restrictions on accounts that repeatedly break our rules. For example, we may temporarily restrict them from posting, commenting, or sending DMs. The Instagram posts also screenshotted showed Kanye and Diddy having a conversation, engaging in anti-Semitic tropes and accusing them of being influenced by Jewish people. Next up, was the ban on Twitter long? Apparently not. Kanye was reportedly reinstated on Twitter, and it didn't take him long to attack Instagram. He had a go at Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Meta, saying, "Look at this, Mark, how you have gone and kicked me off Instagram." He then showed a photo of them in a group. The comments were posted after he showed a picture of himself with a baseball cap in 2024, with many assuming he would run for office. This is the first time he has tweeted this since 2020. And now we have political people voicing their opinion on Kanye. Kanye's West comments have also gained attention in other political societies. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, DNY, criticized him with a late-night tweet on Sunday. There is absolutely no room in this country or world for anti-Semitism. It is important to see how harmful and dangerous Kanye's words are, not only to our Jewish brothers and sisters and siblings, but also to our collective society. We must reject this wherever we see it. Moving on to, does he have supporters? Some have defended him too, including Elon Musk. Elon is the chief executive of Tesla and SpaceX. He responded to his Twitter post about Mark Zuckerberg saying, "Welcome back to Twitter, my friend." Others, including Indiana Attorney General Todd Rokita, Republican, referred to a link on MSNBC and attacked the media. He argued that people continuously went after Kanye for his fashion line and because he maintained a different opinion than the rest of Hollywood. Rokita clarified was specifically and clearly aimed at the hypocrisy of the media and Hollywood elites, not anything to do with other comments. I have an obvious, clear, and substantial congressional and public record of being 100% supportive of the Jewish community in Israel. Next, we will look at what other comments he made. He also said that he prefers his kids to learn about Hanukkah instead of learning about Kwanzaa because of financial reasons. He then compared the Jewish community to black people, saying a Jewish person judged another Jewish person on how good they danced. He realizes his metaphor, however, was a bad one. He even claimed that the KKK was somehow controlling the Jewish population via Planned Parenthood, created by Margaret Sanger. The organization have since distanced itself from her. Sanger's views were that inferior groups should not have children. The conspiracy is centered around Planned Parenthood being only there to prevent black children from being born. Moving on to what happened at the fashion show. Further to his recent troubles was a movement he tried to create at his fashion show in Paris. He made a t-shirt that said the words "White Lives Matter." This was a slogan in response to the Black Lives Matter movement and supposedly has ties to the supremacist groups. As a result, Adidas collaborates with him on a shoe and clothing line. It is now evaluating its partnership with him. Adidas released a statement to the press saying, after repeated efforts to privately resolve the situation, we have taken the decision to place the partnership under review. People tried to reach Ye's representatives, but did not comment. And do people sympathize with him because of his bipolar disorder? With all his recent controversies, the discussion about his bipolar disorder have come up again. Although those with bipolar say that Kanye's behavior is a small fraction of what bipolar disorder is, please don't let Kanye's behavior mischaracterize bipolar disorder as something that inherently makes us act out so terribly, said Cameron Kasky. Cameron has bipolar disorder and has recently spoken out about his condition. There are ups and downs, but bipolar disorder doesn't restructure your fundamental values into something harmful. Moving on to what happened with the IRS. Kanye also claimed that the IRS froze his accounts too. While speaking on Tim Pool's podcast, Timcast IRL, Kanye appeared to talk about his presidential campaign. According to Kanye, finance people told him he needed to pay back his taxes. He claims that he only found out this morning and that they are trying to imprison him. He figured out what happened because he could not pay for an item, but he found out, so they put a hold and froze all of his accounts. He didn't know how much it was, but it was a lot, and it took him a few hours to work it out. He said that it was around $50 million. He even admitted that he was obviously not the most financially literate person on the planet. He went on and spoke to other CFOs on how to run a company. He now understands how to properly deal with his money and has never had to do that before. By his own experience with the IRS, he has claimed that this could happen to fellow Americans. He claims that the IRS could quickly go in and freeze your accounts. He said it could happen to someone who didn't really steal or hurt anyone. He believes this happened to him because of how vocal he is and how different his views are from everyone else. Do you agree with his claim on the IRS? Next, Kanye thinks celebrities are being controlled. Some recent comments he's made are his conspiracy about famous people or celebrities. Kanye believes these celebrities are being controlled and will rarely comment on what is happening because they can't. They have people behind them running the show and influencing them on what to say or what not to say. In his recent TikTok video, he wanted people to know that we should not be influenced by celebrities because they are being controlled by those who really influence the world. He then finished his TikTok post praising Jesus. He also said people in the entertainment business are not talking about the Balenciaga campaign. However, even his ex-wife has spoken against them and deliberated her partnership with them. The campaign showed images of children holding toys that are designed in bondage. Kim said, as a mother of 4, I have been shaken by the dispersing images. The safety of children must be held with the highest regard, and any attempts to normalize child abuse of any kind should have no place in our society. She went on to say that she appreciated their apology after taking down the campaign. Kim felt they could see the seriousness of this and vowed to never do it again. Does this contradict Kanye? Finally, is he being targeted for not following society's views? Those that support him say that he cops a lot of heat for just being opinionated and not sticking to the ways society wants people to think. They have often labeled him crazy because he is different from everyone else. However, he has repeatedly made a point that when you succeed, you are in a box, and there are rules that you have to follow. If you don't follow them, you become an outcast and a target. At least, that is what he believes. Do you agree with this view? Thanks for watching this video on Kanye West's conspiracy theories and Kanye's claims that the IRS froze his accounts. Please leave a comment below and tell us what you think. We would love to hear from you. Remember to like and subscribe.